No.
Okay. Arma clap.
And welcome back to Gorgeous Pandemonium. That's Charyssa.
And that's Gabrielle. We're so excited that you're here with us for another episode where we dive into the big things, the little things, and all the gorgeous chaos in between.
So grab your favorite drink, get comfy, and let's get into it.
Oh,
Welcome to episode 32.
32.
I'm over here and I almost said chapter 32. Welcome to chapter 32.
I mean, it could be. This was an audiobook, Would be.
It might as well be at this point. I mean,
Honestly,
why not? The fact, why not? What are you drinking?
I have both water and eggnog. I probably shouldn't be drinking eggnog because my throat is not doing great right now, but I just love it so much.
I don't blame you. I mean, I've had way too much sugar, and yet here I am with peppermint hot chocolate as well as my water.
Ooh, I love it. It's so
I have
comforting.
found the most unhealthy way to do hot chocolate. I don't know. I don't think it's the most unhealthy. I'm sure there's worse out there, but this is definitely not a good for you kind of hot chocolate
What do you
because
do?
it's like 3/4 milk and 1/4 heavy cream.
Oh, dang girl. Okay.
Look at this.
That looks
Not, it's
beautiful.
thick. It's thick. Like
I
I
mean,
wish
that's
my
what I
booty
love about
was.
eggnog too. Thick is nice. That's nice. I've actually seen these things on TikTok recently too, where people take like muffin tins or whatever and
Hmm.
squirt like whipped cream and then put a marshmallow on it and then freeze it. And then you pop it out. So it's like the silicone ones. You pop it out and then you put it in your hot chocolate and let it melt.
I think that's witchcraft. I should probably get on that boat,
We
the
do fuck with
train or
that.
whatever, carriage or
Do it. Or broom
bandwagon,
or
broom. Nice. Nice.
noise.
In honor of 2025, that's beautiful.
That's beautiful. Oh my
So
god.
beautiful.
It's so beautiful.
You guys, we got our rewind on Riverside, so it gave us our most used word.
It's
Shocker, it's
so
beautiful.
beautiful. We gotta challenge ourselves to this next
Find
year,
better
use our
words.
next word.
Yeah.
Or different ones. Yeah, we use a lot of the same ones. I'm surprised it wasn't.
Yeah.
I love that. I love that.
Yeah. But there was a lot of laughter and a lot of ums from both of us.
I mean,
It's okay.
yeah.
The ums are good. I like ums. That
They
sounds weird.
happen. They're
Anyways,
natural.
shall we start with our word of the day?
Let's
Word of
do it. Wow, word of the week.
Okay. 3, 4, 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10. We have 12. Pick 1 through 12.
5.
And top or bottom?
Oh,
Top? Is that a
oh.
question?
No.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Our word of the week is one I do use regularly. Skedaddle.
Skedaddle.
This is a verb. It means to run away from something or someone, often when spook. Similar words would
Right.
be hightail, scram, bolt, or vamoose.
Vamoose.
See also scaredy cat.
Nice.
And I'm going
All
to
right.
put you up here today so I don't forget to say you.
Well, I'll start us off. We're talking through New Year's stuff. 2025 can just skedaddle on out of here.
Hells yeah, it can. Boop, boop. We were able to learn so much in 2025. Let's skedaddle on over to 2026.
Yeah. Boop, boop, boop. Ooh, I love it.
Okay. Want to introduce this? Me too. We did not talk about that part.
I think that you should, well, I mean, I don't really care. What I was going to say though is I do think that you should introduce the word of the year for the pod, and we can both
Oh,
talk
we
through
want to do that
that,
first?
and
Yeah.
then we can talk through, and then we can each like you can go into your word and the other things, then I can go into. Yeah, we should start with that.
Okay. Okay, so since this is our last episode of 2025, this
Crazy.
is this is wild.
Mm-hmm.
I can't, first of all, as this is our 32nd episode, we've been doing this and recording and releasing for 32 weeks.
What?
That's bizarre.
That's more than half the year.
That's more than half the year. This is crazy.
Crazy. I love it. That's
So
beautiful.
that's beautiful. Okay. So with our with today's episode being the last one of the year, we are going to be talking through the for both of us individually and then for the podcast as well. But for I say and then the podcast as well, but we're going to actually start with the podcast and then we'll go into our individuals. Right?
Yes.
That's what you said, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So, it'll be like the things that we are proud of that we accomplished this year, intentions or bucket list for 2026, the word of the year, and the word of the year. Okay. So I'm sorry. I was just like talking at you like you didn't know what we were doing when you and were very here for this whole conversation. And you
Talk
came
at me
up
all
with
you
this
want, girl.
stuff. I love it. Okay. So, starting with the word of the year for the podcast for 2026. We were talking about it and um we so we chose the word magnetic because Gorgeous Pandemonium in 2026 is about attracting the right people, not everyone, just the right people. We're going to be we're going to be letting go and like letting alignment do the work for us. Trusting that authenticity will trust that authenticity is going to be like drawing our community the way that we are building it. And that being fully ourselves and letting that be enough is what people are needing, the right people are needing for us. Because we don't chase, we create, and the right people are going to find us. And that is why Magnetic is the podcast Gorgeous Pandemonium Word of the Year for 2026.
Yes. I love it. I'm so excited
Yeah.
for it.
Yeah.
All right. So, my individual word of the year for 2026 is connection. As I was trying to figure out what this word is, because I actually do this for the past couple of years, I've done this. And I just kind of like look at lists of words and try to find like what aligns. And I really connected with this one. It was like the second
Hey,
word that I read, and I was like, done. That's it.
say less.
Right. So I had to really think about like what this means to me and why connection, why this word. Um I am really trying to focus on connecting to things that matter to me, nourishing these connections, checking in with my connections. Um, and these connections can be the work that I'm doing. Does this connect to and align with the things that I'm wanting to achieve and wanting to be a part of? I've talked a lot about being very intentional about the relationships that I have and that I'm nourishing as well, and not just like the places that I'm going, I'm wanting to spend time intentionally with people that I have connections with, and that I'm wanting to maintain these connections with. I'm not just going places to be with people. Um, and even knowledge. Like, I feel like, and we're going to talk through some things that we're proud of for the year, but something that we've focused on a lot this year is like growing ourselves and really falling in line with things that we believe in. And knowledge comes hand in hand with that, right? And making sure that I'm connecting with these things and getting all the knowledge that I need and being able to deepen my connections. So that's my word.
Okay. I think that is perfect.
Thank
That's
you.
beautiful.
Beautiful. That's what I was waiting for.
I think that's perfect for you though. Like honestly, I
Thank you.
think that's stunning.
Thank you.
Stunning. I love
Thanks.
it. So my individual word for the year of the world 2026 um is sovereign.
Ooh.
Because I don't know if you remember last week or the week before when we were talking about like specific words. I felt like this year was my year of grace, and I wanted something that was closer to power, that felt like I had more power. And
Uh-huh.
so um I feel like sovereign is the perfect word for my 2026 because 2026 is for me going to be more about, or it is more about trusting my inner authority, um, and choosing myself without guilt because I'm still battling with that still. Um, and I'm trying to, nope, sorry, let me rephrase that. I didn't like that wording. I am creating from power, not from pain anymore. Um, and I'm also working on like knowing that I don't need permission to take up space,
Yes.
not just in my own space, but out in the world. I don't need permission to walk in a room. I don't need permission to have a presence at work. I don't need permission to speak up. Um, and so like for me, that power I was looking for within sovereign is that I belong to myself. So that's why I chose sovereign.
I love that so much.
Thank you.
It's so beautiful.
I love it. Love it. Okay. Um, do you want to do intentions next, or do you want to do things we're proud of next?
Let's do things we're proud of.
Okay. So we'll start with the pod.
Yes.
What are you most proud of for Gorgeous Pandemonium as a podcast?
I am proud that we have stayed consistent. I feel like it's so fun and easy to be like, oh, we have this dream and it's going to be so fun. And like, not only did we take the first steps and actually do it, right? And not just like talk about it forever. But we've stayed so consistent with it. And I do want to say, I really appreciate you. I know that we have both had our parts in this and like held each other accountable. But you have done a lot to help make sure that we stay consistent. So I really appreciate you. But that's probably the first thing that comes to mind for me is here we are 32 episodes in and we're still
That's
going
amazing.
strong. Yeah.
Yeah, we're slaying. Is
What
there
about you?
anything else? I have like 5 things that I'm proud of the podcast for.
That's great. I love it.
Okay. So the first thing I am super proud of is that we've actually like similar to yours, we created this space.
Hmm.
Like we didn't just take the first step and call it quits. Like it got hard and we didn't stop. And we created a space that feels real because it
Hmm.
is, warm because it is, and super human because it is.
It is.
It is. So I'm really proud of that. Um, Oh, just kidding. That second one is showing up imperfectly and consistently. And I am so grateful for you and so proud of you for making the adjustments to your crazy hectic life to do this with me twice a week. Like,
It's worth
that's
it. What we're
insane.
doing here is amazing.
Yeah. Um, I'm proud that we have been able to, and we continue to talk about hard things without sensationalizing them, because that is very easy to do, but here
Hmm.
we are. I'm also proud that we are letting our listeners, that's you guys, um, see and hear our growth in real time, because although we're kind of ahead, we're not that far ahead. Like, this is what, next week's episode? We're only a week ahead. You guys are right here with us.
I think like
Um,
2 weeks. Yeah,
oh,
2
same
weeks.
difference. It's fine.
But
It's
still, yeah,
fine.
it was not a
We're
astronomical
still
amount
in
of
the
time.
same year.
Yup.
So for this one, or for the last one that I am super proud of the podcast for, is that we proved that softness and honesties are strength. They're not weaknesses. And we continue to prove that and show up and do that every episode. And I love that about this podcast. And I'm very proud of this podcast because of that.
Love that. I love that. I mean, definitely echo everything you said. Um, with the space that we've created, I think it's so awesome that we are like really just bringing ourselves here and just talking through whatever is relevant and important and not, I love that, I don't know, we don't have just like one theme, I guess, that we can kind of talk through everything. And I guess, so a proud thing with that is that not having an like overarching theme and just kind of talking through anything and everything, that we still have things to talk through. Because I
Mm-hmm.
like when you say anything and everything, like we literally could just like pull out anything, right? And we could like we use AI to help us sometimes with things and
Mm-hmm.
but I feel like it would be so easy for us to just like every episode be like, "Hey, AI, what should we do? What should we talk through or whatever?" But I feel like we've been
Yeah.
really good about not only coming up with things, but you and I staying aligned with them too. Like sometimes we'll come bring things to each other and be like, "Oh my God, those are so like in sync."
Yeah. That's something I'm super proud of that too. Yeah.
Love it.
Love it. Anything
Love it,
else?
love it. Um, I am proud of our reach. I know that we don't know the full extent of it, but I know at one point you had shared that we're like in other countries all over.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. I wonder
we're
where
getting
we're
out
at
there.
now
I don't
because
know.
we're not on Spotify anymore. We're not re-releasing or we're not releasing on Spotify anymore. So I have no idea if we're even reaching other countries anymore or anything like that.
Yeah.
I hope so.
Comment where you're from,
Yeah, please
where
let
you're
us
listening
know.
from.
We'd love to know where you're at and
Yes.
how far we're going.
Yes.
Yeah.
Love it.
Um, okay, what are you proud of yourself for this year?
Yes. I am proud of myself. I have a couple things listed here. I'm proud of myself for a lot of things, more than just a couple things. But I wanted to
Good.
write down like like I don't know what I felt like were like the top ones. Um, so I know I've talked a couple times on here about attending a Women in Leadership course. Um, so I'm super proud of myself for applying for it, getting into it, sticking with it, and completing it. Um, it was a 7-week course, and I mean, every other week, so it really felt like way longer than 7 weeks. But it was honestly an adjustment because every time I went, it was a day out of work. We sometimes had to make arrangements for the kids if James wasn't going to be here. I had to do homework, which I have not done homework in a very long time. And every single class it was like it was 7 separate courses. So it was like, like one class, like crash course on this topic or whatever.
Hmm.
But every single day was a different course, so the homework was always different, and it stretched me and challenged me and took me out of my comfort zone in a lot of different areas. And I'm just really grateful for it. I'm definitely going to, in one of our episodes, talk through the things that I learned and share what I can share because I think there was so many amazing things for anybody to learn. But especially there's a lot of really great things in there geared towards women, and I really want to share that. But that's the top thing. I'm super proud of myself for getting that certificate, getting through it.
Mhm.
Thanks.
Absolutely. I'm so proud of you too.
Thank you. Um, Next I have multiple here that I feel like kind of like, I don't know, go along with each other. Giving myself grace. I feel like kind of like we mentioned with what we've talked through with the pod, y'all have kind of heard our like real life growth story as it's happening. And I think the past year for both of us has been so big. Like we have both accomplished so much and grown so much.
Mhm.
And I know that I've said in a lot of the topics that I've talked through is give yourself grace. That's obviously a big thing that I've learned and I've been able to really work with myself on. Still definitely something that I am working on and moving with, but I feel like I've been able to do it a lot more this year than I ever have in the past, which is a beautiful thing to be able to do. Um,
I love that.
Also, thank you. Also, with again, I feel like some of these are like in line with each other. Connecting with the universe and in turn connecting with myself. Um, I know again I've shared a lot about like my spiritual or personal journey that I've been on this year, and the being more intentional with things and yeah, just really connecting with myself, understanding the things around me, trusting myself, really listening to my intuition. And I think I've shared on multiple episodes here, like I've even kind of challenged it a little bit of like, I have this thought. Is this really it? Let's see how it goes. And I've just really learned like those thoughts are my intentions. Or my intuition, not intention. And I'm excited to be at a point where I feel like I'm hearing it a lot more and a lot louder. Definitely still, still have work to do and still continuing to move through that, but I've come a far way with that. So that's something that I'm very proud of.
Good.
Yeah. And then I've got two other things here. Um, I am proud of myself for stepping back from social media. I know it's been challenging in some areas. Um, I know we've kind of stepped back on some of the I guess I don't know about intentional, but like the pod TikToks and stuff. Haven't been going as much, but I think that like for myself, stepping back from social media and how much time I was spending, especially with I mean, like we've talked about my schedule. I was gonna say crazy schedule, but I really want to figure out a different word for it. Um, but just
A
the
abundant schedule?
my abundant schedule. I love that. Yeah, I have so much to do and be a part of all the time. And social media is great, and I have definitely learned a lot from it and taken a lot from it, but there's also like there's different things with it that are not the most healthy, right? And so
Uh-huh.
I'm proud that I'm able to step back from that and not be so sucked into it. And then also standing up more and using my voice. And a lot of that has been with the pod. We've been able to really speak through some really important things and things that like we're passionate about, but it's also really challenged me. And I think like I've been going through my own journey, right? But the journey that we have gone through with the pod, the journey that we have gone through with our friendship and with being able to support each other in these different spaces, I feel like it's
Mhm.
really allowed me to stand up more. And I mean, use my voice where I can, and I really plan on doing that in every capacity that I can next year. Um, but even like physically showing up in spaces that, we're making a difference in that I haven't done in the past. So, yeah, those are my things that I'm proud of this year.
I am so glad that you were able to pick more than one or two because
Yeah.
you should be so proud for every freaking moment this year. You have done so much, and I am astonished by you. Not because I
Thank you.
didn't think you could do it, just because you have me in awe all the time anyways.
I mean, same girl. I'm super excited to hear what you're proud of.
Okay. That's beautiful.
It's so beautiful.
Okay. So the things that I am proud of this year, I know I talk about this, I feel like all the time, but I am proud of myself for surviving and softening at the same time. This year asked me to grieve, rebuild, and to learn who I am without shrinking to be loved. And that I am so proud of myself. I'm not crying, you're crying.
Ah, I am crying.
Like I am so proud of myself because for a minute there I really thought that I was going to survive and harden, and I did for a minute, and I was very not me, and here I am. And I've been able to thaw a little bit and soften again, and I'm really proud of that.
I love that so much.
Thank you. I'm also proud that I've kept creating even when it would have been easier to disappear, especially like with like showing up for the podcast and for school and for work and for myself and TikTok. I have gone, I think in the past, what, 4, 5 August, 3 months, I've only done like 1 or 2 days that I haven't posted a video.
You've done really good.
Um, I mean, granted, I'm also doing a crazy thing for 2026. Not crazy. I'm doing a very ambitious thing for 2026 with wanting to pay off as much debt as possible using what I earned from
Oh,
TikTok.
yes. I love that.
So I'm gonna figure that out. But I'm very proud that I kept creating because there were a few days that I was just like, I could just fall back into the hole. And that hole didn't seem so bad all the time. I mean, it still doesn't all the time.
Hmm.
But I'm really glad that I'm really proud that I stuck it out. Um, Here I am, and I keep creating and keep showing up. Um, so this next one that I am proud of with myself, I am proud of it.
Okay.
Okay. I'm proud of the boundaries that I held this year, especially when they were uncomfortable or misunderstood. As you know, there was a lapse in boundaries a couple weeks ago, and it was incredible to me to know as soon as that moment was over how much my boundaries mean to me
Hmm.
and how like easy it was for me to put them back up even though I let them down for a second and to stand this ground and be like confident in these boundaries, and I'm very proud. Like I'm not I'm not proud of how it affected those around me. I am proud that I was able to recognize and move forward and straighten back up very quickly instead of spiraling and letting it have its way with my life.
I love that
Thank
because
you.
we're only human and things happen, but being able
Yeah.
to accept that and move forward and put them back up. That's so beautiful because you really have like put those down and you've held them and you've done that for yourself, and I'm really proud
Mhm.
of you for that as well.
Thank you.
Mhm.
I do have two more, if that's okay.
Absolutely. All of them, girl.
Um, I'm really proud that I've learned how to, or I would say I've learned how, but I am still teaching and learning myself, teaching myself and learning, um, how to choose peace over explanation and rest over burnout. I think I've taken more naps this year, like, than I have in my entire life
I love
because my
that.
body is tired. So I take a nap,
Mhm.
especially on the weekends. But
That's, I
yeah,
mean, our time to recoup, right? It's so sad that we're taught to not, and we're taught that like you need to constantly go, and that really is such a hard thing to come out of.
yeah. Um, and like with choosing peace over explanation, it's like not everything deserves an explanation. Not everything needs or warrants an explanation.
Uh-huh.
And it's like, I feel like I know that we've talked about it before. We've hit on it a few times in other episodes, but like explanations are exhausting
100%.
because half the time explanations are exaggerations. So it's like,
Mhm.
I didn't just wake up late. I woke up late and then something happened and then this happened and that's why I was this late.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Or I just slept through my alarm.
Uh-huh.
Or, hey, sorry, I'm late.
Yep. Especially because like at that point, it's not going to change the fact that you were late. It's not
Exactly.
going to, like, if you're late for work and you're going to get a point, your explanation is not going to make you not get a point.
Exactly.
So why waste your
Like
energy on that?
yeah, and why fret about whatever it is you're trying to
Mhm.
come up with as an explanation?
Yep.
Like, and it's
So
like,
much
so
anxiety.
we were talking about it the day after Thanksgiving when we were recording, where I didn't bring anything to Thanksgiving this year.
Yes.
And instead of coming up with some ridiculous explanation, I just said, I spaced it. I've had a lot on my plate. Heaven forbid. No, it wasn't a heaven forbid. It was a don't worry about it. Like you're good. And life went on.
Mhm. As it
That was a
does.
really good thing. As as it does. Okay, I have one more. Okay. Um, and this is my number one that I am proud of. And this is probably going to come across like corny or cheesy or whatever. But most of all, I am so proud of the version of me who trusted myself again, or trusted herself again.
Aw.
That's been a really big struggle, as you know, as you've been frontlining this shit the whole time. But I am so proud of the version of me that took a chance on me and started to trust myself again.
I love that. It's so beautiful. That is a big and hard thing. You really have done so much work there.
That's what well, that's not it. That's what I'm prepared to
Aw.
talk about today.
You're so cute.
You're so cute. Okay, so my love, back to the podcast, to Gorgeous Pandemonium.
Yeah. Skedaddle
What?
back on to
Let's
the pod.
skedaddle on over here now that I've spooked us. Spook. Let's hightail it. Scram.
Scram.
Um, so for Gorgeous Pandemonium, what are the intentions that we have for the pod? Or a bucket list, if you will. You know me and bucket lists. I'm all about them.
Yes, yes, yes. Um, Great question. I mean, biggest one is for us to continue doing what we're doing. for us to continue staying consistent with it, because I know that it's just going to continue growing. We are going to continue speaking these beautiful things and touching on important topics and being so magnetic and attracting all of the right people and
Yes.
audiences and support. So that's my biggest one. What about you?
Um, I feel like for the podcast, the intentions that I would put out there would probably, the first one would be to deepen the connections with our listeners and not just grow numbers, because numbers are whatever. Like, we're
Uh-huh.
not here for the numbers, obviously. We're not looking to grow overnight. We want to find the people that vibe with us because we're cool. We know you guys are out there, so vibe with us.
Yes. I love it.
Mhm.
Um, I mean, going off of that and kind of what I was saying, let everything evolve naturally. We're
Mhm.
not forcing things. We're not, like you said, not forcing numbers. We're not, you know, out here
Mhm.
trying to go viral. We're making connections. Mm,
Hells yeah.
yes.
I love that. And with making those connections, I think that keeping like another intention would be to keep the conversations like authentic, trauma aware, and expansive. Because that's like part of our whole thing is we talk about big things, the little things, and everything in between.
Yes.
And I think that
Everything.
showing up so authentically and raw is works for us.
Yes. I love it. Um, Another one is protecting joy, friendship, and rest within the creative process. So, protecting our joy, being our authentic, like you said, right? Protecting our friendship, protecting the rest that we need with this. When there's times that sometimes we need to take a break. We need to maybe not record that night because we're not in the best headspace or we're not, in the best for whatever. And with us wanting to be so authentic, making sure that we're still being mindful with that and when we need rest and to step away.
Absolutely. I love that one. That's a good one. I love that because
Great.
like, and I love that it's like protecting it
Yes.
because those really are things that we need to make it a point to keep safe.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Joy is fragile,
Mm-hmm.
but it's so worth it. It's like the finest china.
100%. Well, and I mean, how things are received with that too, right? Like us being able to be authentic and be so mindful and purposeful in things
Hmm.
helps this be received in great ways. Because I mean, I don't even know how many at this point, but we've recorded whole episodes where something went wrong technology wise, or like we physically didn't feel great the day after. And we're like,
Hmm.
okay, yeah, that was not going to be received well. That was not meant to get out. And
Right.
we adjust and we move on.
I mean, how many times have we started a recording and one of us has literally said, actually, can we stop?
Mm-hmm.
I don't like the way I said this, or I don't like this part of what I said. And how many episodes have we re-recorded because
Mm-hmm.
the way that it was put out there initially wasn't the right way for
Mm-hmm.
us.
Yep.
Didn't
But
feel
I
aligned.
will say too, like we have done that. I don't feel like it's been a ton that we've had to like completely redo things, because a beautiful
I
thing
think
with
it's
this
only happened like
too.
2 or 3 times. I
Yeah,
think it's only two actually. But I just mean like that we have done that though.
we have.
Like, And I'm so glad. Sorry, I'm just gonna stop talking. I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, you're good. I love what you're saying because that list
Sorry.
it just
My
you're
inner
good.
guys, my inner gremlin just came out. I'm
It
really
was
sorry about
so
it.
beautiful.
Oh, so beautiful.
Oh, so much.
Okay,
Oh, but
sorry.
like with this right here, right? We're just raw.
Mm-hmm.
Like we're just out here doing this shit and we're
Mm-hmm.
very authentic in it, but very mindful of how like we want to make sure that we're coming across in a good way and we're yeah, to those
Absolutely.
that matter, right?
Yeah.
Those that we're magnetizing. Anyway, I
Mm-hmm.
feel like we're just going off on this one.
No, you're good. I like it. I'm here for it.
Okay.
Um, I'm gonna add an extra one. Is that okay?
Do it. Yes.
And it's more for me than it is for the pod, but it's about the pod.
Okay.
So in the application that we use to record,
Uh-huh.
they have an option to do like automatic remove the ums and long pauses and all of this stuff. And I've been using that a lot lately, and I don't want to use that anymore because I feel
Okay.
like it's very choppy and it almost feels like everything's rushed.
Okay.
And I think that's actually taking away from the authenticity and like the rawness. So I'm gonna work on that
Yeah. Okay. We say
on
ums.
behalf of the
We
pod.
pause.
We
It's
do
okay.
all the time.
We do it all the time.
If
That's
you don't
okay.
like it, you don't have to like it. That's okay.
No one's forcing you to listen. We want you to
But we
listen
do
because you want
appreciate you
to.
being here. Yeah.
We do. Absolutely.
Thanks for being here. That's beautiful.
Yeah. I love it.
Okay. What are your intentions for yourself for 2026 or your bucket list?
My bucket list. First on my bucket list is so I'm kind of outing myself here. I know we talked about these talking points and I did not write this one down. So my first thing on my bucket list is to actually make a physical bucket list to write it down. Because I feel like there's so many, things that I'm like, oh, I want to accomplish this or I want to do this or whatever. But I don't think I've actually like written down a bucket list since I was like in freaking elementary school. And mind you, that bucket list I have printed and colored and whatever in a scrapbook, and some of the things are just so hilarious. 12-year-old little me.
Did you
Um,
see Easy Eye?
I have seen that. It's been a long time, but I have seen it.
Hey, remember after we watch the bucket list to watch the bucket list off of our bucket list.
I love it. I just inhaled too much air. um, I think
You
the
okay?
biggest, yeah, just doesn't help with my throat already being dry.
Okay.
Um, the biggest things for me are just to continue on the journey that I'm on. I mean, like we've talked about so many times, we've literally, I say we've been on our own journeys, right? On my journey, have come so far, and I mean, as I was saying, with the things I'm proud of for this year, I'm very proud of the things that I've been able to accomplish, and I want to continue with those things. So my intention is to continue down this path to align with my higher self and the future state of what we will be. And we is myself and our friendship and the pod and my marriage and my family and my household and potentially our collective goals as what we're accomplishing. And I know that like not all of that is going to come next year, but just continuing to move forward with it. Something that I really want to do next year is 'cause I put down growing. I want to continue growing spiritually, but I also really want to grow physical things. I want to grow food. I want to create a garden in my backyard and grow herbs in my home. Why are you laughing?
Because I want to grow physical things.
I
I'm
want to
like,
grow physical things.
dude, what are you trying to grow?
I'm done
Because
growing
Lord
humans. I'm
knows
out of here.
your boobs are big enough.
Oh my God.
My
Literally
goodness.
though, maybe 2026 holds a reduction for me
Well,
in that
maybe.
space. Ugh. But
Anything's possible.
it is. It is. Um, but yeah. And I will say aligning with my word of the year connection, making sure that the things that I'm doing are connecting with my soul and my goals, right? What I'm wanting to accomplish. And I know I've shared um in different spaces throughout the year, I've questioned some of the places that I am and putting my energy into. And so just really continuing to be so mindful of that.
Sorry.
um Continuing to
I
be
feel
so
like my
mindful of
crazy
that.
eye
And
is out.
well, when you stretch your eyes like that.
No, like, I think it's because I was sitting at an angle, so it's like this eye looked way bigger than this eye.
Oh, girl,
I think I'm just at
you're
a weird angle.
beautiful.
Thank
Stop.
you. Me and my
Stop.
crazy eye.
Just look at me.
I
Oh
see
man.
you.
This is
Okay.
a moment that if you're not watching us on YouTube, you should hop over
Yeah,
to
you should probably
Skedaddle
hop
on
over.
over to YouTube
Get
and
daddle on
watch us
over
because we're
and watch me freak
hilarious.
out about my crazy eye.
Oh,
Sorry.
um, you're
I'm
fine.
interrupting. Oh my gosh.
Ugh, ridiculous. It's fine. Um, I think I was just saying aligning, just making sure that what I'm doing is aligning with my higher self and my purpose and what I hope to achieve. Those are my big
I'm
things.
here for it. I love those.
Good.
Those
So I
are
love you.
sensational. Love you.
Oh,
Heart. Those are beautiful. Like
thank
legit.
you.
Like no, not being sarcastic or silly. Those are beautiful.
Thank you. I appreciate you. What about
I
you?
appreciate you.
What are your intentions or what's on your bucket list?
So my intentions and bucket list for 2026. I'm focusing more on direction and not pressure with these.
Oh, okay.
So I want, let me rephrase. 2026 is the year that I am going to live slower and deeper, not louder, which is probably going to be a struggle sometimes because I'm a very loud liver. So, but I am going to grow financially without abandoning my nervous system. Um, I too want to grow emotionally, spiritually, and physically, but in with green like air purifying plants and stuff like that. But
Yes.
also physically, I want to grow my muscles
Yes, I love
because
that.
I've noticed my since the beginning of last autumn, my strength has dwindled so much. Like so much. And like granted for a minute there that happens with depression and stuff like that. You lose tone, you lose whatever. But even now, like it hasn't come back fully. And I would really like to grow my muscles again to a place where I feel strong enough to move furniture without worrying I'm going to throw my back out or pop something or something like that. And where I'm turning 34 in just a few weeks when this comes out, just a few weeks, which is so exciting.
Mhm. That is so
Um,
exciting.
like I want to give myself the best version of myself. So I want to grow physically in that way as well.
I love that. We're not old by any means, but we definitely need to be very aware of the things we do with our bodies.
Yeah. Yeah. So I want to keep expanding creatively. nope, let me rephrase that. I am going to keep expanding creatively. So more storytelling, more magic, more honesty. Um, this next one's a little controversial.
Okay.
I am going to learn to experience joy without earning it first.
Okay. I love
Um,
that.
I this is this year I'm going to be doing what I can to grow in my relationships so they feel mutual, safe, and nourishing still. Because I know I can tend to get a little one-sided sometimes, or where like I like retract a lot. Um, and I'm going to keep building a life that feels like home and not just survival.
I love that.
That is what 2026 has for me. But keep in mind, I'm going to be doing all of this very quietly, lower, and deeper than ever. So,
I love that.
yeah. Thank
That's
you.
so beautiful and powerful.
Thank you. It's very
Oh,
sovereign of me.
yes, it is.
No,
I love that so much. Those are all really,
you're
really
welcome
beautiful
to.
things.
Thank you. Thank you
Hmm.
so much. Um, so yeah. Sir, how are you feeling? Do you feel complete?
I do. I was actually just going to look at our talking points and see if there was anything else that we had, because I feel like we hit on everything,
Yeah, we hit on
and this
everything.
was so beautiful. Yeah,
It really was. I am thrilled.
me too. I think this was very, very beautiful,
Mm-hmm.
and I know that 2026 holds such beautiful things for us as individuals as well as the podcast.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I think that 2026 is just going to be such a beautiful year. Listeners, please make sure to comment and, I mean, if you want to, comment and tell us what your intentions and goals are and things that you're proud of yourself. And I
Yes.
really challenge you all to find even things that feel small that you're proud of yourself for, because like we were saying, I mean, it's been a year. Like, there's so much that we accomplish in a year, and sometimes it can be so hard to think back if you you know, like when you're writing your year end at work and you're like, what did I do this year? I didn't accomplish anything. Like, it's so hard
Mm-hmm.
to remember all the things that you didn't write down and um didn't yeah, don't remember. So maybe that's also a challenge. Write things down. Oh, didn't we talk about that? There's like you make like a jar and then oh, you know what, actually? Did we talk about this? Because I think
Yes.
okay.
It's what I
Um,
did for New Year's last year.
yeah, write down like all your wins and stuff.
Your
Put it in,
wins.
right?
Oh, yeah. No, we talked about that that's the cookie jar from the
The
Women in
cookie
Leadership
jar,
meeting.
yes. Okay, I was like, I feel like it was a women in leadership thing. Yes, the cookie jar. Write down all the things that you have done. So I challenge you all to we need to do that actually,
Mm-hmm.
because we talked about doing it. I don't know. I did not do it this year and I need to. So that is now one of my goals. Is to get a cookie jar and to write down all the things.
We should go thrifting.
Yes, let's do it.
Let's do it. Okay. If it's cool with you, before we
Always.
fully end this, can I do a one card pull for the rest of
Yes.
2025 for the
Yes.
podcast, for our listeners, for our collective?
Absolutely.
Hey,
Do it.
what are we going to end? Oh, that was quick.
Oh, okay.
Okay, hold on, hold on. Well, where'd you go?
Where did you come from? Where did you go? My kids are obsessed with that song.
Okay, so for the last part of 2025, we got the Two of Swords in reverse.
Okay.
Okay, so this is talking about like you're kind of like at a stalemate. You're not sure what to do next. Like, and Lord have mercy, do I know that feeling right now? Like,
Mm-hmm.
where did I come from? Where do I go from here? Like,
Literally.
goodness, like I don't even know. But like, um, this is talking about like make a choice. If it's so it honestly it feels to me like how so I think we've talked about like my beliefs a little bit, but I feel like I believe that if something's meant for you, it's meant for you. If you're not ready for it right now, it'll circle back eventually. Make a choice. If it is meant for you, it will stick. If it is not, it'll circle back or it'll end eventually.
Mm-hmm.
But make a choice for you, not for everyone around you. Make a choice for you and what's best for you. Whatever that means. If that means you're debating whether or not to go to a rager tomorrow night or in a couple nights, like do what you feel best with. Even if it's like something you do every year. If you're not feeling it this year, then don't go. It's okay.
Mm-hmm.
Figure something else out. Do your own little ritual. That's all.
I love that. Very
Listen to
powerful.
yourself and make a choice.
Yes.
Stop. Don't start the new year in an in-between.
Yes. And understand that the universe is there to support you
Hmm.
and guide you and love you.
But be smart about it, please.
Yes.
Don't do anything illegal.
That is true. There are
I love
consequences
how
for
I
that.
preface that in so many of our episodes. Like, let's not do anything illegal, you guys.
I mean, hey, we just gotta cover our bases, you know?
Right? I'm not condoning ruining anyone's life or anything like that. That's not what we're
Mm-mm.
saying. Make a responsible, educated decision.
Yes. Okay. I love that. Anything else? Or
I feel
how are you
complete.
feeling?
Do you?
I
Complete.
good. I do as well.
Good.
All
Well,
right.
then, fine.
Let's skedaddle on out of here.
Let's skedaddle the fuck out of 2025.
I think this is the most I've ever used one of our words in an episode.
Well, skedaddle's a good one, and it's so
It
easy
is, it
because
really
it's
is.
like everybody's always skedaddling anyways.
Yeah. I know
So,
when you said it's like running from fear, is that right? I feel like that
yeah,
doesn't
it's
fit it.
running when you're afraid, and I'm like, oh,
Oh, I feel like
I
we
just
can
thought it meant like,
skedaddle everywhere. We don't have to be
well,
afraid.
I mean, I'm a little spooked about most things these days, so I
I
guess I
mean,
skedaddle correctly.
that's fair.
And I bolt because I can.
There you go.
Speaking of
You want it
bolting
for you?
and walking quickly,
Mm-hmm.
well, movement in general, because
Okay.
we're just talking about walking, honestly, that's where I'm at. I
Okay.
said Bolt, and I was like, oh, Bolt was a dog cartoon once upon a time.
Mm-hmm.
Dogs, cats. I have cats. You know what I got my cats for Christmas?
Stroller. A stroller. Oh yes.
So guess who got to go check my mail with me today?
Oh my God, did you send me a video of it or a picture?
No.
Oh, rude.
I know. I was just so like just making sure because it was Belly and Batty in there,
Oh,
and I
okay.
thought it was going to be bigger. I thought all three cats would fit in there. Oh no. Belly and Batty barely fit in there together.
Dang.
And so I was like, "Oh, this might not end well." But it was great. They were both so happy to just be outside. They didn't even meow. They were just sniffing everything and just looking around. And every once in a while, because like there's a screen on the top, so like I can see in and they can see me.
Mm-hmm.
And Belly would just like look up at me and then smell and then look up at me and then smell. And it was just great. And so we just walked on over
Oh,
to the mail room and walked on back and Zane went with us, and
I
he
love
took the
that
stroller
so
back. I brought it there. He
much.
took it back, and he just kept on saying, "People are gonna think we have a baby together." And I'm like, "We do. We have two beautiful fur babies in
Fur
here.
babies.
Why does it matter?"
Seriously.
And he's like, "It doesn't. It's just funny." And I'm like, "Oh, well, people think I own dogs, and I definitely don't, so."
Mm. That's so cute. I love that so much. And
Yeah.
I'm so glad to hear that they loved that.
It was, and so I've left it out in the living room just so
Mm-hmm.
they can, like, get used to it and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Belly has been sleeping in there since we got home.
I love that.
And I'm just like, "Oh my gosh, this is the best thing ever."
That's so big. Like we knew Batty would, but I
But
love that
Belly,
Belly loves
well,
it.
Belly also escaped the other day before yesterday.
Oh, shit.
Bolted right out the front door and under the
Dang.
stairwell. Like, she got far. And I honestly thought I was going to have to end up calling Zane while he was still at work and be like, "I don't know what to do. I don't know where she's gone. There's a freeway right
Oh my
there. There's a
God.
dog park. There's dogs all over this." I was panicked. And then she just stopped because I think there's too much for her and she did not
Mm-hmm.
feel safe anymore. So she ran under the stairs. And as soon as I got down to crawl under the stairs to get her, she saw me and she came right to me. And I'm like,
Good.
this is so now she's like, she wants to be outside. She just doesn't like being so out in the open.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm glad that she's gonna come with me now. Now I actually have to
That's
get her a tag for collar with her name on it. Sorry, that was a
cute.
really
Well,
long detour when we're trying to get off of this thing. When we're trying to skedaddle and go home.
that's okay.
Go
This is a little
home.
bit of a shorter episode. We are home, but
I know. And
and
I
we
don't
need
even
it
know if we're
to.
gonna hit a full hour.
That's fair. We still got stuff to take out.
Uh-huh.
Okay, this is beautiful. And it's only 10 p.m. Look at that.
Look at us go. And we
Yes,
started early with a
yes, we
very
did.
productive
Yes, we did. We
powwow.
are heading into the new year in a beautiful way. Look
Yeah,
at
we
that.
are.
Look at that.
I think this was a really great way to end the
Me
year
too.
of episodes.
Me too.
I'm stoked.
Well,
I,
we're
I
just
think
like
we should call
squirreling all over. We should call
it.
it.
Let's call it. Okay, so that is a wrap on the episodes of 2025, folks.
Oh man. The
Thank you
end.
so much for joining in the chaos this year.
Yes, we really appreciate you being here with us through all the episodes, through all the things. We hope you had as much fun as we did. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment your, I mean, with the things we talked through today, right? The things you're proud of yourself, the intentions that you have for next
Intentions.
year. But also, if there's any favorite episodes that you have had this year, feel free to comment those as well
Mm-hmm.
so that we can see
Yeah.
and share with your family and friends, but only those that will match our vibe because we are not forcing things.
Yeah. I love that. And don't forget to follow Gorgeous Pandemonium on social media so you can get more of us throughout the week because we're
Yes,
kind of cool. I mean, granted, our social presence isn't up to par for a lot of people, but that's okay because we're just us.
we are,
We're getting there.
and we're pretty great. You
We're
just listen
pretty
to
freaking
us
awesome.
and watch us on YouTube.
Yeah, check us out on YouTube because we're very funny
Yeah,
sometimes.
we are. All right.
Yeah.
Until next time, keep
Keep.
embracing the madness.
We'll see you
Next Tuesday.
next year.
Bye. Next year, 2026.
Holla.
Holla, holla.
Holla. I just ended the year with a holla. Holla.
Holla.
Goodness. Okay.
Bye.
Bye.